Hello, socialites. Welcome back. My name is Erin. I go by Erin the Urban Mermaid. And this is your Grounded and Glam Pisces Sun Goddess reading for Pisces season. So, really quickly, let me reintroduce myself. I am a mother, a writer, an esoteric healer. I am a psychic. I am a medium. I am an empath. I am an intuitive. I am a spiritual business coach, and I am a fifth dimensional soul guide. I'm the creator of the Grounded and Glam series, and I host a monthly membership for my fellow empaths and light workers who are on their personal development, spiritual, and healing journeys so that I may help them unlearn all their conditioning and find their lights to shine back as leaders of the new earth. I am also a tarot reader, which is why you're here. And I also do psychic birth charts where I channel all about you personally via your birth chart. So, if you're looking to book a session, if you're looking to book a reading, you could find me. My website is www.erintheurbanmermaid, but mostly I take inquiries on my Instagram at Erin the Urban Mermaid, or you could shoot me a email, erintheurbanmermaid@gmail.com. I also have this YouTube channel right here and a podcast, which is on Apple iTunes and Spotify, which is called the Grounded and Glam Modern Mystics and Motherhood Podcast. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for being back. If you tuned into my last interview with Melissa, I apologize for all those technical difficulties. It's actually being filmed on the same day. So, this has been a really crazy, energetic week. We have the Virgo moon on Saturday. I am a Virgo moon and I am fucking feeling it. So, here we go again. Deep breaths, lots of sage, probably lots of wine too. Just going to be honest. Okay, so if you're here today, you're here to watch my Grounded and Glam Pisces Sun Goddess reading. So, Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, and this is the last month, the last season of the zodiac calendar. So, if you look back about a year ago, some cycles are really coming to a close, huh? So a little bit about the sign of Pisces. So I like to joke around about the sign of Pisces a lot because they are a mutable water sign. So they are really great with change and they are flexible and they are adaptable. But being a water sign naturally makes them a little bit more sensitive and a little bit more emotional. Um, so I call Pisces the bridge. Um, it's the last sign of the zodiac. Essentially, it connects like the Aquarius with the Aries. Um, and it's really Pisces has us with one foot in the spiritual world and one foot in the material world. So that's kind of why I call them the bridge there. They're not a particularly grounded sign. I don't mean not in a bad way. I say that with love. Um, unless they have, a chart with other heavy influences, probably more like earth sign. Um, and so some of the wonderful things about Pisces, they are one of the more emotional signs, which can get very heavy, but they all seem to have a really creative side. And through those creative expressions, they're able to better cope and manage those heavy emotions. It's a very psychic sign as well. If you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, you're probably naturally a little bit more intuitive than others. Um, and Very flowy. So, one of the symbols for Pisces is the two fish. It's a dual sign. Pisces tend to tend to float away from reality. Okay, they're like I said, they're a little bit more trapped in dream world than the rest of us. So, um, they really are good with going with the flow. That also being said, they do come with some shadows, like all the other signs in the zodiac. I mean, every single sign has has shadows. You can never say that one is better than the other. Pisces, I mentioned them being a little bit ungrounded. Mentioned them being extremely emotional. I find that they are easily manipulated. I find that they can have that playing victim role, and they can fudge the truth a little bit themselves. So, like I said, no better or no worse than any other sign, but here we are in Pisces season. So, some of the things I recommend for Pisces season is really tapping into that creative energy. I like that creativity is really broad, right? So, your creativity can mean anything from like you could be an awesome baker who like bakes those, those cool cakes that everyone has, and or like maybe you build things, maybe you build houses. Um, maybe you are an incredible artist or a musician. I don't necessarily mean it's going to be in the creative arts, but whatever your creative outlet, it's really time to be tapping into that, because that's the creative energy of this season. Um, as well as getting in touch with your intuition, but learning to stay emotionally grounded through the whole thing is really one of the big lessons that I'd like to emphasize. Especially, we have Venus and Pisces coming up February 25th. So depending on when this video uploads, it's most likely going to be already happening. And Venus and Pisces just, they're the people who walk around the world with rose-colored glasses. Pisces is naturally very romantic, so this is really a season for romance for everyone. So I am going to get into our reading. I am going to be reading with 2 decks this reading. So I am reading from my Ethereal Visions, and I will be clarifying it with the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. Just because today has been a really wonky day, and I always feel like the Ethereal Visions is like my crutch for tarot. All right, so I already did some meditating on this reading. So I just want to call in all of our spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, archangels, guides who watch over us. Oops, sorry. Just want to call them in on this reading and ask us, what guidance do we need for this Pisces season? And I just want to remind you, this reading is not just for the sign of Pisces, it's for the energy of the Pisces season for the collective. Okay, so let's get some cards here. Tight. Okay, Page of Pentacles. All right, I'm actually a little bit surprised to see a pentacle sign, pentacles being pulled in such a creative time period. But so Page of Pentacles, when we talk about the pentacles, it has to do with material things. Is it job? Is it work? Is it our finances? But the page is someone who's in like an immature state. So let's kind of see what the cards have for us for this Page of Pentacles. Maybe we're beginning something. Maybe we're bringing something to fruition. Let's see what the cards say. We get some clarification on this Page of Pentacles. What do we need to know? Oh, 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. We got some hard work ahead of us, and we got something coming to us materially. So I'm excited about this. I think that a lot of projects people have been working on are really coming to, if they're not coming to fruition, at least a project is being worked on of some sort. So 7 of Pentacles. So this is really about your craftsmanship and laying the foundation to something something in the midst. I don't know, maybe some of you are wanting to start your own courses. Maybe some of you are trying to start your own business. But what I'm getting is it's really important to be laying that foundational work here. So let's see. Let's clarify. 9 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. You'd think I didn't shuffle this deck. The Sun. Oh, the Devil. Don't worry. It's not really a bad card. All right. So the 9 of Pentacles is really like seeing our manifestations of what we've put our work into really light up. So if you have been considering some kind of creative venture, and like I said, what I love about creativity is it's such a broad topic. You can't label just one thing creative. It's not just like, okay, you're a painter, you're creative, and that's it. Everything is creation. If you're a writer, if you put together athletic programs, if you're I don't know, I said baker before, but really a jewelry maker. I mean, there's anything. Creative is such a broad thing. I mean, in a sense, I'm a creator. I have workshops. I mean, my creativity is all based around spirituality and writing, but I put on my workshops, I have my courses. So I'm really seeing that there's some sort of business type venture that you were putting the work into, that you're ready to see the manifestation come to fruition. Now we have the sun following it, which everybody loves the sun because we know it's like awesome. That's a bright new day. So I really think that that's our manifestation showing us our bright new path and coming to fruition. You know, um, content creators, if you want to be a blogger, if you want to be like an IG influencer, all of this is coming to me strong. Like you should have, like this January, February, you should have been really putting that foundational excuse me, work in, because you're going to get a lot of creative energy coming to you in Pisces season, and it has the ability to take what you want, your dreams and your goals, and bring it to that next level where it is actually a thing. Maybe you're about to be an LLC. Maybe you're about to own a dope ass business, but I'm really excited. I'm really feeling the hype around here. So the sun card is like us awakening to all this, and our dreams coming true. All of our hard work that we put in is really coming true, but we do got this bitch up in here, the devil. So what I'm sensing is, in this Pisces season, we cannot run away and play victim to our devils. What are the chains that bind us? And especially, of course, timing, divine timing is always perfect, is it not? We have the Virgo moon coming up on Saturday, and this is a moon that's about purging and getting rid of, on top of healing Virgo is the natural healer, but Virgo cannot survive in chaos. They need order, they need routine, they need structure, and they need perfectionism. I know that last part is not attainable, but they need it. The devil is telling me that in order for us to bring this dream goal that we have, while we're in Pisces, we can't get lost in the bullshit. So there's going to be no playing victim, no making excuses. That's what it is. No more making excuses. It's time to take some accountability. If you don't take some accountability for what's going on, you're never going to bring your manifestations to fruition the way you want them to. You'll never meet your goals. You'll never, you'll never accomplish what you want to accomplish. All right. I'm actually going to get a card on the devil. I'm just going to get a card on the devil. I want to see what else the devil has to tell me. So I'm going to use the Muse Tarot deck. I don't know if you guys have been tuning into my IG the last 2 Saturdays. Erin the Urban Mermaid at IG. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Erin the Urban Mermaid, my IG handle. You guys know that already, though. If you're here, you know that. So every Saturday, I am now doing 1-card story readings. It's very simple. You look for the question box in my stories. You swipe up. You pay the $15 energy exchange on the Venmo. You screenshot that and you DM it to me because, 1, I need proof of purchase. 2, I got to know who I'm channeling for, and your Venmo name and your IG name are usually not the same handle. And then you need to put the question in the question box in my stories. Very important. Do not DM it to me, because I can share it anonymously to my stories, and you will be notified in the notifications that I shared it, and it will remain anonymous. It's been super fun. You could sign up for my mailing list as a reminder, but I am just reminding all of you guys that it goes on every Saturday. Okay, let's get a card for the devil. I apologize. I feel like I have a little crinkle in my throat, and normally I would have like a cup of tea up here. Okay, I like this deck a lot because it's very artsy and it's very creative, like a Pisces. 7 of emotions. So this would be the 7 of cups. All right. What are we not seeing the truth on? In the nicest way possible, and I apologize because I'm not always the most tactful of people. I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart and I have a very direct Capricorn rising. Um, where what are we not seeing the truth about? What are we still being led to delusion about? In this Pisces season, it's really important that we're not getting caught up in like delusion and confusion and running away with our minds and ourselves and like creating and fabricating these crazy ass stories. Like we need to find the way best we can to find a good healthy balance of creating and staying flowy and being grounded. So there's still some illusions that can come up. So I want to say I'm going to get a card on that also, because now I'm like, what are these illusions we got to let go of? The Priestess. Biatches. Okay. So you know this is my girl. Why are we still not trusting our intuition? Why are we not giving, like, seriously, think with this and not your gut. Think with your third eye and not your gut, okay? Your third eye will never, never steer you the wrong way. So the High Priestess needs us to be using our intuition more. And I feel like this is constantly a theme in all my readings. So I don't know if it's because we're coming in, we're age of Aquarius now, and spirituality is pretty prevalent. And I just think that the more we start leaning into this, it's really birthing those new leaders of the new earth. So we need to start being more intuitive about the illusions that are put in front of our faces, not falling victim and not running away with tales in our head that are fabricated, so that we can let go of the last shit that we have, like in our energy fields, in our hearts, in our souls. That's the chains that bind us, so that we get our manifestation coming to fruition. Well, okay then. All right, I feel good about that leg. All right, so the 4 of Pentacles too, which is like, to tell you the truth, this is the card I don't like in the deck because that's a fucking hoarder. So what are we holding back? Are we holding back something energetically? Are we holding something back materially? What are we hoarding here? Can I get some cards on this 4 of Pentacles? Guys, I've had such a day. Such a week. Such a week. All right. Okay, 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Justice. Okay, you know what? I'm liking the way this stuff is going, because what I'm feeling here is like, listen, we all have to begin somewhere, right? We don't begin at the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. No, we all have journeys that we go on, that we flow through and we go through, and we have to learn the lessons and we have to resolve the karmic debts, so we get to that part of our ascension journey that we are like boss bitch level or whatever it is. So we are holding something back, and what we are holding back is probably part of those devils and those illusions that we're not using our intuition for. So what we're holding back is creating a huge energetic block for us. And I feel that's why, if some of you are feeling stuck or stagnant with your creation process, it's because you're holding something back. You cannot be afraid to put yourself out there. In fact, the stranger and more out there what you're creating is, the more likely you're going to have what I call cosmically aligned clients or followers or soul fam that buy into it. we don't need another dime a dozen influencer. We need real, authentic people with real, raw talents and creations. So 9 of Cups, though. So I see us literally, so this, both legs that I did, the second cards were the 9. So there's a lot of satisfaction coming from this as well, emotional satisfaction. And then again, it's us starting our new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, is like, it's opening up for the material items to come in from our creation. And then Justice, it's basically just us trusting that we are meant to be where we're meant to be. Justice is always served. We're always on the right path. I talk to people when I read people who are like, "Am I on the right path?" And I was that person once too. Your path is your path, and you can never be on the wrong path. Every decision you make and every thought and idea brings you to where you are on your path, but you can never possibly be on the wrong part of your path, because you're either in alignment or you're learning a lesson. Nothing's ever bad or good. There's no duality there if you live in the 5th dimension like I do. All right, but I am interested to go a little bit more into Justice. So I'm going to clarify again. I'm going to grab those Muse Tarot deck. Shuffle a little bit more. All right, can we get some cards to clarify this Justice? Ooh, that 9. Okay, 9 of Emotions. The 9 of Cups already popped in there. Okay, and 6 of Emotions. Okay. If you're worried about moving forward with this venture, and you look back and like you look back with almost like nostalgia, like, oh, those were such good times. I'm scared to leave them, or you're comfort. And of course it is. Simple. Emotions, Cups, always. You're comfortable where you are, so you're scared to take the challenge to go ahead. You're scared of losing things. You have to, you energetically have to put up there, put out there that you want something new, and you are ready to let go of the old for something new to come in. And then you will have that emotional satisfaction that comes from the stability that you're seeking. Okay. All right. So that 9 of Emotions came up twice. Okay. So then now we have the 6 of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is this Age of Aquarius energy, where what we're doing, where our higher calling and what our life paths are, they're not just to serve us. Really, essentially, we're all here to serve other people, and we're here to um, give. We're here to give our gifts. So I'm gonna get a couple cards on this. Can I get some cards on the 6 of Pentacles? Hold on, guys. I just want to shuffle up a little bit more. That's a strange style of shuffling. I don't know. All right. Interesting. Knight of Swords. 2 of Cups. The Emperor. Okay. So we have a lot of cup and coin energy here. So basically what I'm getting is that our financial stability and satisfaction is directly tied to our emotions. A lot of us have this. I mean, if you have your moon in the 2nd house, that's a common theme there. Okay. So Knight of Swords, do not rush into anything too crazy or too swiftly, and don't be reckless. Okay. Think about this. Going back to that 7 of coins, of carefully laying out our foundation, because we want this to be lucrative and we want to be of service to the world, but we want the energy exchange to be even, right? Okay, so 2 of Cups. There's a union of some sort here. So perhaps you might need a little help from your partner for something. Your partner might be part of this journey, or if you don't have a partner, the divine is always your partner. So make sure you're asking for help when you need it, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the emperor. The emperor's daddy. Like, that's big dick energy. I mean, this is a man who's the boss, who rules with an iron fist, but rules in a compassionate way and loves us. So he's really like top of the totem pole. Now, I kind of want to go back to this Two of Cups and just get some more cards on that, because I'm interested in, like, is it like, do we need to call, like, ask our partners for help? Do we need to be one with the divine more? Or, I mean, are we speaking to the divine every day? I'm speaking to the divine every day, like all day, every day. Shit. And I mean, the messages are in my head. I can't shut them off. All right. Can I get some clarification on the Two of Cups? Two of Cups. Spirit, can you please clarify this Two of Cups? The Magician. Okay. I actually want to get one more card here. Okay. So I feel like I'm telling my life story over the past 2 years. So, like I said before, we don't all start off in emperor energy, right? We don't all start off in king queen energy. We start off, at the beginning of our journey, and we grow and we expand into the people we are. But you don't have a story to tell, and there's always you don't have a story to tell if you don't go through some shit, because we all go through some shit. Dark nights of the soul, depression, issues. What I'm getting here, though, is your message is in your mess. So perhaps, because I pulled the Ten of Swords, which is like, for me, it's the Dark Night of the Soul card. So at some point you had to hit rock bottom, right? And you should not feel embarrassed about that. Your message is in your mess. If you've gone through it, so have other people. And nobody wants to be alone in this stuff. And if you share that authentically, you're going to find those people that you're supposed to be serving. This is basically what I like base my whole business on. And yes, this foundational work comes up so that you can get to the Emperor, because I pulled the Seven of Materials again. But you have to know that you are the magician, okay? Everything you need to succeed is inside of you. You can be a master manifester. You are one with the divine. You are that union. You, spirit, source, divine, whatever else you call it, the universe, your highest self, you're all one. And that's on the higher consciousness level. So you are the magician, and you can manifest whatever you want. And all of this is within you. You need to release some of these fears, because this stuff is all about to come to fruition, basically. Yes, it might have been a long road to get there, but all the things that you have wished for, all the desires you have, are going to be in alignment with you, because you come from a place of serving others, and it's energetically aligned. Okay. All right. I am going to pull one more tarot card, and then I'm going to pull an oracle card. So I'm going to go back to the Muse Tarot, and I'm going to get one more card here. I just want to close out this Pisces Sun Goddess reading with another tarot card, just for us to know that everything we work so hard on is on the way, and just to watch out for those devils and illusions, and to trust ourselves a little bit more, and just know that all these happy endings and wish fulfillment and manifestations are on their way for us. We've worked hard enough. Ooh, this card is pretty. I gotta show it to you guys. Queen of voices. The Queen of Swords. I'm going to try to show this to you without it reflecting in the light. Like this raven beauty with her spirit animals. Trust your freaking guides. Start talking to them every day if you don't, because they're the people. They're the people who are gonna hold your hand on this journey. All right. So I'm going to pull an oracle card, and what I do is for the members, my members of my Grounded and Glam community, which you can join at any level and receive readings for free. I'm going to pull an oracle card and then continue this reading for them inside the temple. So I'm going to be working with the Starseed Oracle from Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. We get a card for this Pisces Sun Goddess reading. Can we wrap this up? And I will probably take that Queen of Voices into this extended reading too. What are the final messages for this Pisces Sun Goddess reading? Child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. Okay, so I don't need a book for this one. Embedded in each of us, we are all star seeds, with the exception of some children being born now, like my son, who's a rainbow child. We're all star seeds. We've had many lives. Many of us didn't even originate here on Earth. There's Syrians, there's Palladians, there's Arcturians, Lyran, I think I'm saying it wrong, Lyrans. We're all star seeds, okay? So ingrained in our DNA are stories and stories and tales that if we use our intuition, we can unlock, because they show up. They show up in deja vus. They show up in flashbacks. They show up when things are familiar to us that we have no idea what, like how it could be. It's like the magician and the high priestess combined. If you keep using your intuition, or you start using your intuition over logic, the answers to everything you need are within you. The universe and the divine created you perfectly, and its timing is always perfect. Wow. Okay, that feels so good for a Pisces reading. I didn't think it was going to go in this direction with Pisces, but I'm so excited for everyone's creative energy to come to fruition. I'm going to be taking the Queen of Voices and Child of the Cosmos into my temple for an extended Sun Goddess Pisces reading, available only to my members. If you would like to sign up for my membership at any level, you can just go to my website, click on the membership tabs, and see which one speaks to you. There's 3 levels. Feel free to join at any level. And just a friendly reminder again, to please tune in on Saturdays on my Instagram at Erin the Urban Mermaid to my 1-card readings, and follow the instructions if you'd like to participate. So don't forget, my website is www.erintheurbanmermaid, and my Instagram handle at Erin the Urban Mermaid. There's contact information below. And if you would like to leave a donation, which is always welcomed, you could do that below as well. All right, socialites, take care.